experienced how your sense of smell evokes a distant memory? We all have. Neurosurgeon and expert Dr. Charles Gordon is here to explain this interesting connection. Welcome, doctor.
Good morning, Tally. I'm glad to see you today. Thanks for having me on.
Sure. Now, we understand you are researching the connection between olfactory sense and memory. Can you explain to our viewers what this means?
Absolutely. As a board-certified neurological surgeon, Talia, people come to me often and ask, what can I do to improve my memory? This became very personal to me as I watched my dad have some memory challenges later on. And so as I started doing research, I found a lot of the normal things that you probably already know. You want to stay active, you want to eat a healthy diet, you want to stay socially engaged. But what I also found is there's this fascinating growing body of evidence that suggests that if you improve your olfactory system or your sense of smell, you're actually exercising your brain and improving your memory. It's really fascinating.
Wow, that's interesting. How do you do that?
You can become a better smeller, and that's what people do when they go to cooking school or become a wine expert. They become more discriminatory in their ability to smell. And what we're learning from really exciting research is that if you become a better smeller, you actually are exercising your brain and increasing the size of your hippocampus, the part of the brain that controls short-term memory.
Is there any scientific research that supports this theory?
There's research going on at the University of California, Irvine. There's some University of Kentucky. There's groups in Asia and Europe as well. It's actually, I think, become more to our attention as a result of COVID. People lost their sense of smell, and understanding really how important it is, how integral it is to your memory.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense. So how can an ordinary person relate to this, and where can they find more information?
Well, you know, I think we can all relate to it sort of subconsciously. People oftentimes will have what's called an olfactory memory. I had it one day going into a bakery, and they were baking a type of bread that my granddad used to make, and immediately I felt like I was 8 years old. And it turns out that's a very common experience, that people will have these olfactory memories. Maybe it's their mom's perfume or cut grass or tennis balls or something like that, but they can oftentimes bring you back to a period of time. And that's because, again, our nose is connected directly to the part of brain that controls memory and emotions. And you can improve your smeller or your olfactory sensation just with everyday life. Instead of consuming your cup of coffee as fast as you can, maybe take a moment to savor the aroma. And I've started a website, drgordons.com, where you can learn more about a formal olfactory training program, plus lots of links for the most recent research going on.
So interesting. So just basically start sniffing around more, right?
That's right. Yeah. The nose knows, or I call it breathe to remember.
Dr. Charles Gordon, it's been wonderful and enlightening to have you on this morning. Thank you.
Talia, thank you. Have a great day.
And we'll be right back.